Hi everyone, I hope you're all well and had a lovely week, and welcome to my 6-round pub quiz. If it's your first time here, then welcome to my channel. It's a 6-round pub quiz, a really easy game to play. I'll explain all the rules and the rounds as we go along. I just recommend, if you want to play along and keep track of your score, as quite a few people do, probably get yourself a pen and paper, just makes life a bit easier. So we'll begin the quiz by revealing the answer to last week's tiebreaker. The question was, how old is the oldest giant tortoise that has ever lived? His name is Jonathan, and there were some really good guesses. People knew the answer. There'd been a bit on the news about it. It's 190, so very well done if you got that or got close to it. It was actually much older than I thought in my head before I found the answer, so well done if you got close to that. So we'll move on to the leaderboard from last week. We'll start off with all the single players, everybody who finished between 4th and 10th. And there you go, 17,556 players. So a new record. Very, very hard to make that list. Great job if you did so. We'll move on to the individual who finished 3rd. Is Shane with a brilliant 58 out of 65. Well done, Shane. Really, really good quizzing. 2nd place is Bootneck Chef Name. I don't know if I've said that correctly, but 59. Excellent, excellent score. Well done to you. And the top score, once again, is Grace with a brilliant 62. Great quizzing, Grace. Really, really well done. Well done to all you players. And a big thank you to all the single players who played, liked, shared and commented on the video. Really is appreciated. So we'll move on to the teams. This is everybody finished between 4th and 9th. There you go. So again, some really, really good scores. I could only do it to 9th. I couldn't do 10th because so many people scored 63. It was taking up the whole screen. So really good job to you. 6. And this week, joint 2nd place is the Johnson and Mercier household and Aidan and Matty. Top scores 65. Really, really impressive. Well done to you both. And the top score, Linda and Brian with 65 also, but just pipping the other two on the tiebreaker. Great quizzing. Well done to you two. Well done to all you players. And again, a really big thank you to all the teams who played, liked and commented on the video. It truly is appreciated. So just before we begin, I'd like to wish a very happy birthday to Kaz from Team Lee Soom and Stan, and a very happy birthday to Nigel. I hope you both have a fantastic weekend. Been sport rotten, lots of fun. The drinks are flowing. Happy birthday to you both. Have a great, great time. So moving on to this week's quiz, there are 6 rounds. Round 1 is a picture round. Round 2 is an entertainment round. Round 3 this week, the double points round, is a guess the country round. Round 4, the connections round. Round 5 is a video game villains round. And the final round, as always, is a general knowledge round. I will give you answers after round 2, after round 4, and after the final round. As always, I do hope you enjoy, and good luck. Okay, round 1 is the picture round. There are 10 pictures of famous people, places, etc. And you have around 14 seconds for each. Number 1. Can you name this TV or movie star? Number 2, who is this from the world of music? Number 3, name the sports star. Number 4, who is this a picture of from when they were young? They are also from the world of sports. Number 5, which company has this logo? And number 6, which well-known person from the world of entertainment have I warped? And number 7, can you get the song title from this animation? Number 8. Name the country from this flag. And number 9, looks painful. Name the film from this picture. And the last one, what is this a close-up of? Round 2 is the entertainment round. There are 10 questions. You'll have around 13 seconds for each. Good luck. Number 1. Who co-starred alongside Adam Sandler in the 2004 film 50 First Dates? Number 2. You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you. Are the opening lyrics to which 1981 song? Number 3. Geralt of Rivia, I may have said that incorrectly, is a main character in which fantasy Netflix show? Number 4. Torn was a 1997 hit song for which former Neighbours actress? Number 5. In the 1971 film Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which of the children fell into a chocolate river? Number 6. Chase, Marshall and Sky are characters in which popular cartoon? Number 7. TV personality Simon Cowell was born in which decade? Number 8. Elvis Presley's manager, Andreas Cornelius Van Kuijk, was better known by what name? Number 9. In the 2008 film Taken, the main character's daughter gets kidnapped whilst on a holiday in which European city? And the last one, number 10. In the 1994 film Toy Story, Woody has the name Andy written on the bottom of which foot? His right foot or his left foot? Okay, that's the end of the first 2 rounds. I do hope you're scoring well so far. I will go through the answers and then round 3 and 4 will follow immediately after. Okay, the answer to round 1, this TV or movie star is Ian McKellen. Number 2, from the world of music, it's Ariana Grande. The sports star, might have been a tricky one for some, it's Stephen Curry. Number 4, the picture of when they were young, that is Tiger Woods. And number 5, the logo, it's It's the logo for Mercedes-Benz, sorry. And number 6, a person from the world of entertainment that I warped is Sharon Osbourne. And number 7, did you get the song title? I'm Still Standing. Number 8 is the national flag of Uruguay. Number 9, one of my favourites, Zoolander. And the last one, I'm sure you all got this one, is a close-up of a can of drink. So the answers to round 2, the entertainment round. Who co-starred alongside Adam Sandler in the film 50 First Dates? That was Drew Barrymore. You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you at the opening lyrics to Don't You Want Me? And number 3, Geralt of Rivia, I hope I got it right, is a main character in which Netflix show? It's The Witcher. Number 4, Torn was a 1997 hit song for which former Neighbours actress? That's Natalie Imbruglia. And in the 71 film Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, who fell into the chocolate river? It was Augustus Gloop. And number 6, Chase, Marshall, Sky are all characters in Paw Patrol. Number 7, TV personality Simon Cowell was born in which decade? This is a tricky one, this one. It was actually the 50s, which is earlier than I thought, but it's 1959. So number 8, Elvis Presley's manager. It was better known by what name? It's Colonel Tom Parker. And number 9, in the 2008 film Taken, she gets kidnapped whilst in Paris. And the last one, in the first Toy Story film, Andy is written on the bottom of Woody's right foot. Okay, round 3 is a guess the country round. This is a round where there are 2 points available per question, so 20 points up for grabs. The way it's going to work, you're going to see the map of an area of the world on your screen, and one of the countries is in red. There's 2 countries in white, and all the other countries are in green. You just have to guess what those countries in white are. The best thing to do is give you an example. It's probably make it a little bit easier. So if this came up on your screen, you'll see that the country red that's highlighted, it tells you at the top left is USA, and there's a white country with question marks to the top and the bottom. If you can name those 2 countries, you'll get 1 point for every one that you name. Obviously the top one is Canada, and the bottom one is Mexico. So if you were to say Canada and Mexico, you'd get 2 points. If you only knew one of them, you'd only get 1 point. So I've given you 22 seconds for each one. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, best of luck and enjoy. Okay, round 4 is the connections round. The way this round works, there are 4 questions. You'll get 1 point for every correct answer you can give, and then the answer to those 4 questions are connected somehow. If you can find that connection, you'll get another point. So 5 points available in total in this round. Best of luck. Okay, so the answers for round 3, the guess a country round. These 2 countries next to Switzerland. To the left is France, and to the right is Austria. So a point if you said France, and a point if you said Austria. Number 2, the 2 next to India. The big one to the north is China, and the smaller one within India is Bangladesh. A bit tricky that one, well done if you got Bangladesh. Number 3, next to Libya, the one to the left is Algeria, and the one to the right is Egypt. And these 2 countries next to Brazil, the first one is Colombia, and just above is Venezuela. Number 5, Mexico. So to the south is Guatemala, and the little islands is Cuba. I say little, it's quite big. Number 6, Australia. The top left is Indonesia, and the one just to the right is Papua New Guinea. Number 7, to Poland. To the left is Germany, and to the right is Belarus. Number 8, South Africa. A little bit more tricky. Zimbabwe to the north, and the islands off to the right is Madagascar. Number 9, to Argentina. The one to the left is Chile, and top right is Paraguay. And the last one, Norway. I know it's not quite next to it, but the island to the top left is Iceland, and underneath is Denmark. A very good job if you got all or most of those. So the answers for the connections round. Number 1, who had hit songs in the 1970s with Take Me Home Country Roads and Annie's Song? That's John Denver. Number 2, which former wrestler went under the ring name Stone Cold? Steve Austin. Number 3, fill in the blank to the line of his well-known poem. In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. And number 4, whose hair famously caught fire whilst filming a Pepsi commercial? That was Michael Jackson. So, did you get the connection? What connects Denver, Austin, Columbus and Jackson? Well done if you found, well, notice they are all the names of US state capitals. Okay, that's the end of round 4. I hope you're having fun so far. Let me know if you've got connections. I'm always interested to see how many people got it. Also, round 3, the maps that I made, I used it using something called a website called mapchart.net. It's fantastic. If you know any kids or adults you need to design anything to do with maps, check it out. It's free to use, incredibly user-friendly. I couldn't recommend it high enough. I know sometimes on YouTube channels when people talk about VPNs, etc., blah, 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 they're usually promoting it or getting paid for it. I don't know the website, I don't know the people. I'm just trying to help. If you ever need to use anything like that, just have a look at it. I thought it was excellent. So anyway, we'll move on now to round 5 and 6. The answers will follow immediately and there will be a tiebreak at the end, so watch out for that. Okay, round 5 is the video game villains round. The way this round works, in the middle and to the left hand side of your screen, you're going to see a list of 10 video games or video game series. And on the right hand side of your screen, you're going to see the names of 10 villains from those games. You just need to match the correct villain to the correct game for the point. Now, I know this round really won't suit some people, but there's a few in there that I think everybody will know and you may guess lucky. So anyway, I do hope you enjoy and best of luck. Okay, round 6, the final round, is the general knowledge round. There are 10 questions and you'll have around 15 seconds for each. Number 1. Which animals live in a formicary? Number 2. Name any year Gordon Brown was Prime Minister of the UK. Number 3. The most common cause of rickets is a lack of which vitamin? Number 4. Caracas is the capital of which South American country? Number 5. 3 astronauts were on board Apollo 11. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin were 2. Name the third. Number 6. What is the square root of 169? If you hate maths, I am sorry. Number 7. The Card Players is a series of oil paintings by which French artist? And number 8. Feta cheese originates from which country? Number 9. How many people died building the Titanic? 8 or 18? And the last one, number 10. What colours are the 5 Olympic rings? You do need all 5. Okay, so the answers for round 5, the video games villains round. We'll start with the top one. Final Fantasy VII, the villain is Sephiroth. Now, what a game. Number 2, Donkey Kong Country is King K. Rool. Number 3, Resident Evil, Albert Wesker. Number 4, Mortal Kombat, Shao Kahn. Number 5, Zelda is Ganon. Number 6, Pac-Man is Inky Blinky Pinky and Clyde. That's the name of the 4 ghosts. Number 7, I'm sure we all got this one, is Mario is Bowser. Number 8, Pokemon is Team Rocket. Number 9, Sonic, Dr. Robotnik, which leaves the last one, number 10, Street Fighter, M. Bison. Very good job if you got most or all of those. So the answers for round 6. Number 1, which animals live in a formicary? That is ants. Number 2, name any year Gordon Brown was Prime Minister of the UK. So if you said any year between 2007 to 2010, you have the point. Number 3, the most common cause of rickets is a lack of which vitamin? It's a lack of vitamin D. Number 4, Caracas is the capital of which South American country? It's the capital of Venezuela. Number 5, 3 astronauts were on board Apollo 11, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin and Michael Collins. Number 6, what is the square root of 169? It is 13. And a few of you might be saying, and minus 13, and minus 13. If you said 13 or minus 13, give yourself the point. Number 7, The Card Players is a series of oil paintings by which French artist? That is Paul Cézanne. Number 8, feta cheese originates from which country? It originates from Greece. Number 9, how many people died building the Titanic? 8 or 18? It was 8. And the last one, what colours are the 5 Olympic rings? Remember, you need all 5 for the point. So, blue, yellow, black, green and red. Okay, now for this week's tiebreaker question. Remember, when you post your score, please add your tiebreaker guess. It could make all the difference. Very often does. So the question this week, in total, how long would it take to watch the 3 original Star Wars films back to back? So in total, how long would it take to watch the original 3 Star Wars films? Good luck with your guess. Okay, that's the end of the quiz. Thank you for taking the time to play. It really is appreciated. I hope you had fun. If you did enjoy it, please click the like button. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe and you won't miss any future videos. Also, just to say, the numbers, the viewer numbers have gone up so much recently. And I am so appreciative of everybody who plays and particularly comments. I get so many comments. A lot of regular people comment as well, which I love. I feel like I know I don't, but I feel like I get to know you a bit, and I like it when you score well. I love hearing what you like and what you don't like as well. So thank you to everybody who takes the time to do that. So anyway, I hope you have the most wonderful weekend. Thanks again for playing, and see you next week.